Well, good Saturday morning to you. This morning, I'd like to speak about how powerful the words that proceeds out of your mouth are. You know, many of us just talk and really don't give much thought to what we're saying. But there's also words that are hurting, damaging. There's cursing that goes on, and I'd like to talk a little bit about that. James chapter 3 verse 10 says, "Out of the same mouth proceeded blessings and cursings. My brethren, these things ought not so to be." And I agree with that. You know, a lot of Christians, including preachers and deacons, everyone's susceptible to it. If they don't watch themselves, if they let their guard down, they can speak some of the bitterest, vilest language I've ever heard in my life. And I used to be right in the midst of them. And it takes a lot of prayer to overcome that nasty, filthy habit. Psalms 52:2 tells us, "The tongue deceiveth mischief, devises mischief," like a sharp razor working deceitfully. You know, the words that we use, they can kill people, kill their spirit. And so we have to be very, very careful. Exodus 20:7 tells us, "Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain." Oh, I tell you what, I used to probably be one of the vilest, nastiest mouth person that you'd ever met. And I just praise God that has been delivered from me. And it's something that I have to consciously think about before I spit out these vile words. They should never, ever come out of a Christian's mouth. But they do. But we have to harness our tongue. Matthew 5:37 says, "But let your communications be yea, yea, nay, nay, for whatever is more than these cometh evil." Isn't that the truth? You know, every time we get upset, my goodness, the vulgarness, just the pits of hell come out of your mouth. And we need to really, really watch that. Well, just think about others that hears you, and then here you go around saying, "Well, yeah, I go to church, I'm a deacon, I'm a preacher, I'm a whatever you may be." Yet your actions and your mouth, your words, do not proclaim God whatsoever. James 1:26 tells us, "If any man among you seem to be religious, and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is in vain." Oh boy, now that just cuts right to the chase. If you are religious, if you're a child of God, I don't care what the situation is, there should never be a vile word come out of your mouth. Never. Never. Because you know, all this stuff that people hear you say, that belittles that eliminates your language. The words you use either show the wealth or the lack of vocabulary. Have you thought about that? And when you start spewing these nasty, vain words out of your mouth, they're coming from your heart, folks. Don't do it. I don't care if you hit your thumb with a hammer. Bridle your tongue. Don't never, ever allow feelings, actions of others to make your words vile, that your reputation will go vile. Your Christian walk will be in question. Don't do it. Don't do it. First Peter 3:10 tells us, "For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips that they speak no guile." Well, folks, I hope you take this little devotion to heart today, because it really struck home with me. I see it, I witness it frequently. So-called Christians, they call themselves Christians, and I'm not going to doubt that. That's not me to judge. But what comes out of them is certainly not Christian-like. It's not a godly action. It's not godly words. We're supposed to build up, not knock down with dirty words. I hope you have a blessed day. Get ready to worship tomorrow. We'll see you soon. We love you. Bye-bye.